False fact, Nike and Jordan sell out every drop before I can cop. But the reality is that they don't. That's just what they tell us every Saturday. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you all the dumb, stupid facts about sneaker reselling that are 100% wrong. Now, we used to stand in long lines, but that's turned into like an online frenzy with botting and all these in-app raffle systems. So it goes without saying, sneaker reselling is really important to the sneaker culture. Number one, it allows collectors, people who actually rocking the shoes, to have the shoes available year-round, not only when they drop, and it's a chance to make some money for some resellers, some independent people. So, false fact number one, sneaker reselling is a quick way to make some money. Sneaker reselling is not a get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, if you are a beginner, you should know that no matter if you're doing it the old-fashioned way, no matter if you're botting, it's gonna take you a few months to even start seeing some profit. You're looking at months of trial and error before you even make your first dollar. Now, with a little strategy, that could be sped up. So using reward systems like Foot Locker Flex or using reward systems like Finish Line Status, you can start to hit shoes faster and accelerate your business that way. But even then, that takes some footwork, and then still, bro, it's not overnight. False fact number two, you need a bot to successfully sneaker resell. Now, that's cap. Like we said in the last segment, botting is not the only way. Utilizing those systems, entering in all the raffles and all the stores in your surrounding area still works right now. Now, botting does not guarantee you success. In fact, for most people, because you gotta buy a bot, because you gotta buy proxies and everything that comes with it, a lot of people are thousands of dollars in the hole before they even check out their first pair. If you're part of that population that say, hey, I'm gonna sneaker bot for my personal use, I'm telling you right now, you might as well just pay resale for the sneakers. It'll save you a lot more money and a lot less trouble. Now, the people who are at the top of the botting food chain, the best botters in the world, they make it all look easy. But in reality, even they would tell you, bro, that the long nights, the early mornings is just barely worth it. We're not poo-pooing botting here because, bro, I still bot from time to time. If you want to bot, you can for sure learn and you can be successful. However, it's not gonna be easy and the majority of people are gonna fail. So when you look at it for what it is, honestly, only a small percentage of the resale world is actually botters. False fact number three, all hype sneakers are profitable. That is not the truth. In fact, that's so not the truth, especially today. A shoe can have a ton of hype and absolutely no value. And that's of course due to factors like supply and demand. Now, y'all don't need another supply and demand lesson from yet another YouTube. Y'all pretty much get it. But what beginners need to know is that number one, the word hype and the word profitable are actually subjective, right? Some people would say that $20 on a pair of shoes is not profitable, and some people would say that it is. Either way, you gotta do your research on each pair of shoes because once again, there are plenty of shoes that have hype and no value. It's important that you look at the shoes, you look at the sizes and see which sizes are profitable and which ones aren't. False fact number four, sneaker reselling and botting is illegal. Illegal? No. Against some of these companies' policies and procedures in terms of use? Maybe. One could even try to argue unethical. But while we're talking about ethics, would you say it was ethical to make these shoes for $3 by underpaid workers and turn around and sell them to us for $200? Either way, none of us are the ethics police. And the most solid answer to this question, even especially if you're a beginner that's considering it but scared because of the line that it's illegal, nothing is being stolen here. Every single pair of shoes is being obtained with cash. They are paying for the shoe. It may feel unfair that this person gets a chance to buy 10 and I can't even get the chance to buy one. All 10 of those sneakers are being paid for, and probably even a little bit more than retail, because in this business, money talks. So there was some noise that they were about to try to make botting illegal, period. However, that's been paused and it's probably gonna stay paused for a minute because once again, there's no crime really being committed. Now, let's talk about a real life example of this. The ex-Nike executive Ann Herbert had to step down from her position at Nike when it was found that her son, who's actually one of the biggest sneaker resellers on the internet, was using her card to fund his sneaker reselling business, which ultimately means that this kid had the ultimate backdoor supply right at the top of the Nike food chain. Now, the internet was in an uproar about that. Not only were they calling for her job, but some people were calling for her and her son's freedom. But ultimately, once again, nothing could be done because guess what? Every single shoe that this man posted up was paid for with her credit card. So there was no theft being committed. She resigned before they could fire her, and life goes on for her. To my aspiring resellers, bro, if you're getting in today and you're starting today, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna have to scratch and claw. However, it is 100% possible. There's tons of good information on YouTube, the platform you're watching right now, and nothing beats trial and error. I'm gonna suggest if you're a beginner and you have not been able to cop, go to Finish Line, do the Finish Line status system, spend at least $200, $250 to start getting in the A-list status. You will start getting at least one pair of the new releases when they come out. And as you do that, you'll build yourself up, and then even when the super hype stuff come out, you get selected. Also, as long as you get around people, it doesn't have to be physically, it can be on the internet, things like cook groups and stuff like that. Get around people who know the business, who know what they're doing, who can show you pointers, whether, once again, if it's botting, no matter what it is you want to do. So man, if you could do anything, so you know I don't ask for a lot, man, I'm gonna ask that you share this video with somebody if you watched it to this point. I also want you to comment maybe what's a misconception that you had, maybe if you're not a beginner, just something that you had in mind that you thought was way different that now that you're in. And if you don't fit none of those, comment where you from. I'm building a map to show everywhere I've touched within the last year. Rico gang, I love y'all. Let's get it.